Hey, kindergarten. We're on to math this morning, but I wanted to show you something in my little workspace. I know that a lot of you had made drawings. There we go. When you turned in your sheets from your last packet. And so I wanted to show you that I have all of the drawings that I could collect. There we go. I'm going to switch. I'm so sorry if I'm making you dizzy. There we go. All the drawings that I could collect from your packets with your artwork on them. It made my day to see all that you had drawn. So I hung it all up in my back room here, my little workspace, so you can see all of it hanging along the wall there, and it brings me joy to see your work. So if you ever want to keep doing that, as you turn in packets of schoolwork, I am happy to hang those things up because it reminds me of you guys and just fills my heart with joy. I just wanted to show you that. So, friends, we are on to math. We are learning about a new 3D shape today, and it is called a cone. It might be easy to remember because if I turn it this way, it looks kind of like an ice cream cone, doesn't it? So let's talk about the characteristics of a cone. It is a 3D shape, 3 dimensions. So it goes up and down, side to side, and forwards and backwards, right? That's what makes it 3D. So a cone has one base or side. And what shape is that? It's a circle. Good job. So the base is a circle. And then it actually has a point on it, just one point. So it just has one side or face, and it has one point. That's what makes this 3D shape a cone, okay? And we are going to look at some of our other 3D shapes that we've learned so far this year. And the first one I'd like to pull up is this guy. I'll turn it like this for you. Go ahead and shout out to the computer if you remember what this is called. This is a cylinder. So I want us to look for a moment at the cone and the cylinder. They have some similarities, like the fact that one of their sides is a circle. Look at that. But that's kind of where it ends. Look at their other side. The cylinder has two sides or faces. And then here, the cone only has one, and now it has a point. Does a cylinder have any points? It doesn't, does it? Okay, now a cone will still roll, right? If I push a cylinder, it will roll. If I push a cone, it will just roll around and around in a circle, which is kind of cool because we have that point there. So it just goes around and around. So, cone and cylinder, they have a few similarities. Both 3D shapes, right? And then they have a face or side that is a circle. Let's look at some of our other 3D shapes. If you remember what this is, can you say it to the computer? This is a sphere. Good job. Sphere doesn't have any sides or faces. No matter which way you push it, it will roll. And then going way back, guys, do you remember this? This is a cube. Very good. Now, a cube has 6 sides or faces, and if you turn them, they are all squares, aren't they? And a cube has a lot of points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Has 8 points on it. A cone has 1 point. A cube has 8 points. Awesome. Very good, friends. So, our 3D shapes. A cone is the newest one that we just learned. I would love for you to look around your house, look around outside, see where you can find cones, the cone shape. You could tell your parents, you could send it in an email to me if you want to, but I would love for you to put on those goggles and look for cones. Awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at our math page for today. We are going to be sorting, basically, and you're going to be looking at different shapes that they're trying to draw to look 3D. This is 2D, right? Because it's flat, it's a piece of paper, but we can draw things to look 3D, can't we? And so that's what they've done here. They've drawn some different 3D shapes. And in each row, you are going to put an X on the picture of the object that does not belong. Okay, so there are 4 things. There's one thing in each row that does not belong. That's a different type of 3D shape than the others. You will put an X on that. Okay, down below it says, color the cones red, color the spheres yellow, color the cylinders green. You can have your parents read that to you again when you are ready for that portion of your sheet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back side. You guys will be writing your numbers. Look. Oh, sorry. What number is that? It's 12, isn't it? And then there's just one before it. Are we starting at the number 1? We aren't, are we? Oh, I never get this right, guys. There we go. So we are starting with the number, what do you think? 11. Very good. So we will write the missing numbers in the boxes. We've talked about this before. We know that when they wrote them, the numbers are floating. We are not going to do that though, friends. We are going to pretend like the top of the box is the sky, the bottom of the box is the ground, and we are going to make sure we touch those lines really nicely. So there's my 11. You see that? I touched the sky and the ground. So I'd like you to use your very best handwriting to write all of the missing numbers. Here's what I want to challenge you, kindergarten. When you are done with this, as long as your parents have time, I want you to hand this sheet to them, and I want you to tell them, please underline any numbers that I need to fix and either make it look neater, or if you need to flip it around, then have your parents underline it, just like we do in kindergarten, right? And then I want you to erase it and fix it. Although it would be even more amazing is if your parents look at that and go, wow, you worked really hard. You took your time instead of rushing through it. You don't have anything to fix, right? But I would like for you to hand that to them if they have time so they can underline any that you might need to fix. If you have some to fix, that is okay too, right? We know that we're in school to learn. If we knew it all, we wouldn't need to go to school, would we? Exactly. Awesome. That is our math sheet for today. Again, if you want to email me some examples of cones, you can certainly do that. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.